Hi, this is Gavin Ferguson, and you're listening to The Gareth Nelson Show.
All right, I've got the very talented Gavin Ferguson coming up. I'm going to give him a call shortly, but this is his brand new single. It's called Rockets. Enjoy.
Tell me all your reasons why I will never ever fly.
Brand new music there from the very talented Gavin Ferguson, and I've got him on the line now. Gavin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How's it going?
Good, and yourself?
Cool.
All right, Gavin, let's start with, how did you get started into music, and why did you choose to make music your career?
I got into music, well, I started doing it full-time about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was obviously more passionate about music than I was my career at the time. So I just took a chance and I started doing it full-time.
And how's it going so far?
Yeah, it's been going well. The first 2 years were a little bit difficult. But now that what's the right word? Like, I've got a name for myself, so I don't have to look for gigs so much anymore.
Yes.
It's going smooth now, yeah.
And what would you say has inspired you? I mean, which artists have inspired you to play music and make music?
For my productions and live performance, I would say just recently, Good Luck has been putting on such an inspiration. You know, they're incredible. But songwriting, strangely enough, I remember growing up with Seal, so
yes.
That was a major influence in my music.
Oh,
wow. Any acoustic music. I love acoustic music. I also love electronic music. So, I mean, guys like Kungs and these other guys. I mean, even Black Coffee's songs are so good.
And what inspires you to write songs?
Things that I go through. Meeting people, breakups, falling in love.
Life experiences.
Also, just other people's experience that I can really identify with.
Yes,
I write around that, yeah.
And like this new song, Rockets, that's just been released. What inspired that one?
That song actually has been just about the challenges of following what you want to do.
Yeah.
So just getting a lot of flack from friends and family when I first started doing music, and just kind of the journey of doing it. That's what the song's about.
Yes, yes. And
where the chorus is basically, I've got time on my hands and money in my pocket.
Yes, yes.
You know, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay. And so far, your career highlights, that's things that have stood out for you so far in your career?
Like playing at festivals has been an incredible. That's always been a big one. But just also, I played at weddings, and just it's always beautiful to play at a person's wedding. I really enjoy that.
Yes, and the happy time.
I've written songs around like weddings that I've attended, highlights. There's been a lot of moments, I guess.
And where would you like to take your career? I mean, where do you see it going, and where would you like it to be in say, 5 years' time, for example?
So definitely getting songs playlisted a lot more, writing a lot more songs. Obviously hitting the international market, as in getting songs played in different countries. I've had my songs played in a few different places. And it's really good to have what I create appreciated by different people of different cultures. It's a huge highlight, that, you know. And then obviously, like, people just relating to the stuff I've written and feeling that feeling of, I'm not the only one who's going through this or been through this. You know, that's
yes.
the biggest, as a songwriter, the biggest reward for me.
And I'm sure it's a fantastic feeling when you hear your song played on the radio. I mean, it must have been fantastic the first time you heard it being played on radio.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Normally I always get it through voice notes and stuff like that, but then when I've, like, for instance, I've just come back from Spa, and the Spa group plays a lot of my songs.
Oh,
and
awesome.
It's just so funny to be shopping and then hear my song.
I'm sure.
And then say to the cashier, hey, this is my song, and they don't believe you.
And I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the state of music in South Africa at the moment? Do you think that we're competing on an international level, etc., or do you feel that we're behind still?
Wow, I can tell you some of the producers that I've heard are definitely international standards. Just, you know, from different producers that are friends of mine on Facebook, I hear some of the stuff. So yeah, I definitely think we're there. I know there's so much negativity about the South African music scene, but I've seen if you work hard and you just stick to what you do and you believe in what you're doing as a product and a service, you're going to be as successful as any other business that works hard, you know. So I don't like to listen to any of the negativity. I just look for the positivity. I mean, I was born to write songs and do music, so obviously I've got to make a living out of it. You know?
Absolutely.
So there's always a way. It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you feel that like there's a shift away in terms of like sort of rock music now, and there's more sort of predominantly coming out the EDM and the hip hop stuff like that? Do you feel that's where you want to take your music, or how would you like to see your music evolve?
You know, I also play a lot of covers at my gigs that I do. And I mean, I play a lot of like rock, 90s rock, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and what's the other song that I requested that I can say? I can't even remember. So I think music has this movement where it goes from EDM back to rock to the electric guitar being the star to the producer in his room. So and you know, I know the radio dictates what music people listen to, but there's always going to be rock appreciators. There's always going to be EDM appreciators, and you know, there's always going to be a place. Some of my good friends in Durban are like a funk rock band, and they've got a huge following. So there's, you know, people love all kinds of genres. So I wouldn't worry too much. People aren't always dictated by what's commercial.
And I know you're based in Natal, or KZN rather. When can we expect you up in Johannesburg?
I'm trying. I've actually I'm looking to book some gigs. I'm just trying to get more radio play on 5FM.
Yeah.
And some of the like your guys here. So stoked that you're playing my song. Really cool.
Yeah, it's only pleasure.
So I'll just keep trying to do that, and then once I've got a lot more traction, I've got a name for myself in the Joburg scene. I'll go out there and tour and play the gigs.
Yeah, I hope to get you live on the Gareth Nelson Show sometime.
Oh, I'd love to.
All right, Gavin, and then where can we find you on social media and all that?
So it's quite easy. You just look up Gavin Ferguson Music, and you'll find me on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram at GAVIN FERGUSON Music.
Cool. All right, and your future gigs down there? Anything that's coming up? If people are listening down in KZN right now?
I'm playing at a festival called Taste Away.
Okay.
They market themselves very well, and then I've and then I'm playing down the south coast at a place called Rocky Ridge this Sunday. And where else? That's about all I can think of.
Or we can just check on the social media. I'm sure you've got it all listed there.
Yeah, I post all my events on my music page. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gavin, thanks so much for taking the time to chat to me here today on the Gareth Nelson Show. It's been awesome, and we'll definitely follow your career. And like I say, we'll keep playing your stuff on Eden Radio.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gareth. I appreciate it so much.
It's only a pleasure, my man. All right, go well, hey?
You too.
All right, we got another Gavin Ferguson song lined up here. This is called Never Know.
There's always something on the other side. See reflecting memories of what you